So, what I want to talk to you about today is how to get more coding interviews as a junior developer or somebody who's just starting out and getting their first coding job. So, actually, there's no secret to getting more coding interviews. It's just a lot of grit, right? It's all a numbers game, really. So, one thing that you need to be doing is setting a schedule for yourself of how many jobs you should apply to per day. My magic number is, I say, 10 to 15 a week. That's the one that seems to work out the most because the first 5 jobs is really easy to find and apply to. The second 5 is a little harder and the last 5 is the hardest, right? And again, focus on geographical areas that are not your own. So for example, don't limit yourself to where you live because there's a lot of remote job availabilities across your country or even maybe your continent in North America if you're in Canada, US, Canada, things like that. Like, don't limit yourself because you're just limiting the amount of jobs that you can apply to. And just know that a lot of people are applying for these jobs. So the second thing you should make sure is to stand out. Now, how do you stand out? The easiest way I think is messaging the company or the person who's posting the job position directly. So one way to find that out is on LinkedIn. Try to find the most senior person, maybe not the VP, but like the engineering manager or the team lead, somebody that you can get an in and just have your name mentioned. So even if you don't message the person directly hiring, maybe they'll say, hey, somebody messaged me about the job. This is their name. And then when they look at your resume, they're like, oh, I've heard of this person. So in the stack of 300 resumes, yours ends up being something that's more noticeable. Now you might end up messaging the right person. You never know, but that's I think a proven strategy to kind of get yourself ahead and get a chance of getting an interview more. Now, what do you message these people with? Well, I think it should be kind of the next best thing to your resume. If you don't have experience, which I think a lot of people who are in this position or watching this video kind of should be looking at their GitHub portfolio. What projects can you showcase and say, hey, these are my skills. I'm new to the game. I'm really looking to get a job. Look at this project I've been working on. Give them a link, show them the GitHub, show them a working copy, and that's kind of like your resume. That's the kind of thing that you can build. Show them what you're capable of. So again, the strategy is applying to 10 to 15 jobs a week, preferably 15. Try to message the people directly that are involved with posting the job, and then showcasing the right abilities that you have. Keep at this, and you'll start to get more and more job interviews, and then you'll be running into different problems, which is how to pass the interview. Now, until you get there, you should be getting coding interviews in the first place. Expect out of every 100 jobs you apply to, maybe you'll get like 5 to 10 replies, and out of the 5 to 10 replies, maybe you'll get 1 or 2 interviews. And honestly, that's all you need sometimes. So you'll get lucky, but you got to make that luck, and you got to apply to as many jobs as possible. And I think that it's a matter of time until you get something.